Welcome to episode 7 of the Stickball Podcast. We're going to start today's show with our sports segment, and we're going to be talking about March Madness. So the NCAA tournament is coming up, and we all got our brackets, so let's say hello to our co-hosts.
Oh, I am James Spoda.
I am Dom Jalier.
I'm Matt Caleri.
All right, so
it's good to be back.
Let's get started. First, we're going to do we're going to review each other's brackets a little bit, kind of tell each other who we picked, biggest upset, and then for the last half of the segment, we're going to make a bracket together, and we'll see how that turns out. Why don't we start with Spotto? Because he's got some high picks.
Right as it came down.
Yeah, bro was on selection
like
Sunday.
8, and there's been some tweaks. I think this might be my final. I'll start with my biggest upset. So we got 2 Long Island natives at the table, so they're not going to like this one.
Don't you say it.
But the Arkansas Razorbacks are going to beat St. John's in the round of 32. That is my upset of the tournament.
This is ridiculous.
I think if either Kansas
that.
or Arkansas wins, I think that they're going to give St. John's trouble.
This is some
St. John's isn't ready for this. I know they're a good basketball team. They're a great basketball program, but I don't see them making it too far. And either way, and I think if they get past Arkansas, they lose to Texas Tech. Texas Tech, a great team.
Texas Tech is good, and I'll give you that. I think like St. John's will have a problem with them.
I can go.
You said Kansas or Arkansas?
Kansas. I said Arkansas would beat.
Oh,
so
no.
It's just interesting because they have yet to play anyone.
They play teams in the Big East.
Yeah, they're all playing Big East teams.
You're playing Creighton.
Which they're not like powerhouses
that's
here.
Good
it's not
competition.
Like, yeah, right.
Like,
but
UConn's
it's
good competition, but it's just like you're not playing against these SEC teams.
Yeah, you gotta
like
this is a different basketball.
Which is why I'll tie into like my final 4. I have Michigan State winning the South region. That's a big. I know a lot of people saying Auburn, but I got Michigan State. I got my West. I got Florida winning it. That's a powerhouse team.
Yes.
My East, I have Alabama knocking off Duke. Duke's a great team, but I just think that they have a lot of competition in that East region. My Midwest, I have Tennessee coming out of it. Shout out the Vols. Yeah, go Vols. And then in my championship, I have Michigan State against Tennessee with Michigan State coming out on top.
Yeah, but except the problem is
2 seeds.
He rides them every year, and every year they fail to.
I am a Michigan State ride. They had the year 2020 was their year. Cassius Winston, that team. Izzo always leads a great team, but this year I just feel something with them as the 2 seed, and that's why I have them winning it all.
Nope.
I don't have the money.
Let's go to Dom.
Bold.
Yeah.
So Dom.
All right. Let me start off by saying that St. John's is gonna win, and Spotto doesn't know what the he's talking about. Let's see. What upsets do I have? I don't know, but I got St. John's going all the way. I got my final 4 at Auburn, St. John's, Duke, and Tennessee.
Yep.
I think Tennessee, St. John's for the final. And those are just my 2 favorite teams in college basketball. So I'm one biased human being. But let's go Red Storm, Johnny's. Hey, Jamaica Queens, baby.
Let's go St. John's. Yeah.
Lack of experience all year. I don't think they're gonna.
I just really see an SEC team winning it, but like
they don't get out of the Sweet
16. I don't know. It's just You
know what I don't see.
I mean, but I see.
They lose to Florida in the Sweet 16. Is my guess. Florida beat St. John's in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, that's probably the most realistic one. That's what I have too.
Clearly, like I wouldn't be surprised if they lost in the second round.
St. John's would play
Florida.
Florida.
Says
St. John's would play Florida.
Huh. That won't.
They're
happen.
not though.
So let's go with Caleri. Let's go with your bracket.
Caleri thinks.
Wait.
I think A&M wins the South. They beat Auburn.
That's a good pick. I mean, Michigan State's gonna give them.
And they beat Michigan State in the Sweet 16. I think Duke wins the East. Nothing really special about there. I mean, I had only thing is like BYU. I think they go to the. I think they beat Wisconsin in the second round. They're a hot basketball team right now. I think last year tough loss in the first round. Duquesne, whatever the hell. But this year, I think they're back. I think they can make a run. I think Alabama's going to beat them. Sweet 16, they lose Alabama. But that's pretty far. I feel like that's not horrible.
Yeah.
How about the West? The West, I have Florida coming out of there, and then the Midwest is Houston. But in the West, though, I have Colorado State beating Memphis in the first round, and then Maryland in the second.
Yeah,
They lose to Florida
Cleary might
in the
have
Sweet
worse
16.
takes than
I
him.
am on
Worse
Colorado
takes than
State.
him.
You'll see next week when we're back here. You're gonna see. They're gonna.
Gonna see.
I can't
I'm
wait
just gonna-
to see.
Next time
on
we're back here, we're
Friday
gonna see that
when they lose.
Cleary was wrong,
Nope.
and that Cleary is stupid.
Even if they make
Cl-
it past
ex-
Memphis, they're not making it past Maryland.
They are. They are.
All right, they are.
They are.
They are.
They are.
They are.
They are.
Alex.
Wait. Let me just. My final four is A&M, Florida,
Oh, yeah.
Duke, Houston. I think Houston wins it all. They beat Florida in the championship.
Houston?
Yep.
If you had said that to Irv, he would have crashed out on you.
Good thing Irv's not here.
And also, Wisconsin will beat BYU. Tonje is the best. Watching the Big 12 tournament, I don't know if any of you guys watched. John Tonje of Wisconsin he can lead that team. I mean, they lost to Michigan in the finals, but the way he played against Michigan State, the way he's been playing all year, I see Wisconsin could be a threat.
Here's my thing, though. Like, I don't really care about my bracket. Like, I don't give a shit about it. I just want to see upsets. Like, I don't care who wins.
Obviously.
I just want to see.
Yeah,
Give me
the
another
upsets-
St.
the
Peter
upsets are
story.
fun
Give
to
me
see.
another.
I want this.
NC State in the Final Four like last
I
year.
want this.
11
baby.
seed.
I want this. St. John's crown champions.
Yeah. All right,
Like none of us are like actual. Like we don't. I don't know. I wouldn't call
I
us
love St.
fans
John's.
of college basketball. Like we don't have. I feel
Yeah.
like you know. I don't know.
mean, Spotto probably has the best knowledge of college sports just because,
Yeah, 'cause
you know, he's
like
got
a little
hockey and
nerd,
stuff.
Just doesn't get out of bed. Go
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Just stays in his bed all day.
Yeah.
And down like lazy pig. He is.
But yeah, I'm gonna. So for I got a few brackets. I'm gonna just go with this one.
bro. Yeah,
This
like,
one's. This one I got Duke winning everything. That's probably like one of the most boring picks. But Duke is just like
That's probably the
an
most
insane
realistic.
team. Yeah, it's most realistic, but like
Yeah.
it's.
Do we know if
boring.
Cooper
And,
Flag
you know,
is going to be?
Yeah, he'll be playing.
Play.
They have Cooper Flag, even though they had an injury scare recently.
Yeah.
Duke will have Cooper Flag.
He'll be limited. I feel like a
Um,
little bit, at least at first.
Yeah, I think
it'll
so,
show
too.
like
But
a
it'll
little
be
bit
fine.
of.
They have who are they playing? Either Mount St. Mary's.
Yeah,
or
like
American,
they
so,
like. they're
Let's go,
winning.
Mount. Represent the
They're
MAC conference. Let's go.
But so my final four: Duke, Kentucky,
Jeez.
Florida, and Michigan. Florida's just like an insane team out of the West.
Yeah.
I love St. John's, but St. John's is not beating Florida.
Florida just proved in that tournament that they are dominant. And
Right.
they're a scary team.
Yeah, and I guess my biggest upset would be Drake and Missouri. Drake
Yeah.
upsetting Missouri.
That's a
I
fun one.
also have BYU losing to VCU.
Yeah. That's another
So
one.
two upsets with a 16 and 11 seed.
All right.
Drake can make a run. I think Drake might make.
Bro, every year it's
St.
Drake.
Peter's
every
run.
year they say this about Drake. Every year they say, "Oh, the Drake's gonna make a run. Drake's gonna make a run." They never make a run.
People are talking about High
We'll
Point
see.
this year.
Yo, guys,
so.
watch out for
High
Sacred
Point?
Heart
No,
next
no.
year.
All right, so now that we've all really talked about our brackets, we're gonna make a bracket together live on air. So hold on, let me.
So obviously we all
Says
know
what?
Alabama State is taking down Auburn in the first round. We don't even need to
All right.
question it. Just put it down.
Yeah.
Yep,
All right,
Cleary,
so-
get the fuck
Start
out.
from the
Wait,
left.
all right, yeah, we're starting from Auburn versus
Alabama State.
ALSTS, whatever the hell.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is.
That game's
Auburn.
going on right now.
All right, so Auburn.
Yeah, Auburn.
All right.
Oh, can we check the score?
Now we got Louisville versus
Louisville
Creighton.
Creighton's like a tough one. Louisville
is.
just got ranked 10th in the AP poll, and
I
now
feel
they're-
like Louisville you pick every time.
Yeah,
Creighton's
I had them winning. So
Louisville.
Creighton's in the same.
I think they beat Creighton.
You think Louisville beats Creighton?
Yes,
Yes.
I think because Creighton doesn't have again.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with like who they play. I feel like I don't know. I think Louisville has more. They just have played bigger, better teams, and they've
Yeah.
had big wins. They beat Clemson twice. I don't know. UNC isn't that impressive. They're not that great, but like close game with Duke. Close. I mean, Tennessee
Yeah.
kind of blew them out, but
Louisville-
I don't
Louisville
know.
could
I
bring
like them.
problems to Auburn.
Yeah.
And Creighton's
And
the
in
same
the tournament too. They were like.
Creighton's in the same conference as St. John's, right?
Yeah.
So like, again, like you're saying, like there's problems.
There's
Not
lack-
problems
lack
with it,
of-
but like it's lack of.
Like
talent a
UConn
little
was
bit.
supposed to be like this. I don't know. Like coming back from winning the championship. I feel like it just kind of was
Wait,
underwhelming
UConn won
performance
last
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
didn't
they
they?
won
thought-
back to back.
Again, so this is why we shouldn't trust anything Dom told us about.
All right, Dom. Which one do you want, Louisville or Creighton?
I'm just gonna take Louisville.
Let me just
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
cool.
Louisville.
Let me flip a coin. Yeah.
Now let's go to Michigan versus UC.
Oh wait, this is
San Diego.
okay. Hold on. Wait
We
a
were
minute.
talking
Wait a
about
minute.
this earlier.
This is my other upset. I'm gonna say that UC San Diego beats Michigan in
UC
the
San
first
Diego
round.
You
is a
wanna do
pretty
that
good
one?
team. I mean,
No,
Dude, they're 30
That's
and
my
4.
bracket. I had them.
the one thing
They,
I'll say,
they ended the
Oh my
season.
God.
They ended the
Guys,
season.
Cleary's worse than Tim.
the one thing
You'll
I'll say,
see.
Cleary, is I'm fine if we
Look at
take,
these-
if
look
we
at these
take-
wins.
I'm fine if we
Yes,
take
they-
UC
but,
San
like,
Diego. But
they-
Michigan is hot off their win in the
Michigan
tournament.
is-
But also, so is UC San Diego. They've won 15 in a row.
Yeah, but they're not playing the competition that
I don't
Michigan
care.
has played.
A
Wisconsin,
hot team is
Maryland,
better.
and Purdue.
Meanwhile-
I'm saying a
meanwhile,
team with
hold on.
momentum is a huge play in this tournament.
I know I'm
Huge,
hopping
huge.
a little far down, but Michigan State has beat Michigan twice.
Yeah,
in their last few games.
more than 10 points. So yeah,
So yeah, I'd be fine.
The
with
smart-
UC.
The smart play is
I would
Michigan,
take
but
UC.
I think.
Give me Michigan, baby.
I mean, I don't know. I
I'm
don't know.
fine with UC San
Let's
Diego.
see.
I like
UC,
that
let's do
because
an
they're
upset.
hot.
Upset.
I'm sticking to my word.
A&M, yeah. All right,
Te-
a lot of people are
yeah.
taking. Yeah, I like A&M.
Let's just
That's
take A&M.
It's stupid. That's just dumb.
Ole Miss versus
They win that.
Ole Miss
UNC's
wins it.
UNC
They,
or
they
UNC,
have.
yeah.
They've played. Ole Miss has played against SEC competition. They gotta win that.
So Ole Miss.
Yeah,
All right.
it's-
Iowa State.
people
I
are
don't
also
even
saying
know what
this.
Lipscomb
People are also saying this is
means.
gonna be upset. I don't think so.
Iowa
State's
State's a threat.
too
in
good.
March.
Marquette versus New Mexico.
I think I
Marquette.
Yo, New
I
Mexico.
took Marquette.
This guy Donovan Dent.
I had
This guy-
Marquette as
I had
well.
Marquette, yeah.
Again, they've played just
Marquette.
better,
Yeah.
better conference, bigger teams. They have more.
They're Big East,
Who?
right?
Marquette.
Yeah,
Marquette is.
All right, so we're taking Marquette. Spartans.
yeah. Obviously,
Yeah,
That's,
Spartans.
that's a lot.
I mean,
Just go to
watch
the
them
next-
Should we
lose.
keep going with
Watch
this
them
side, or should
lose.
we
Just
go-
go to the next one.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
So this side.
Yeah, go to the right side.
Duke.
All right, Duke.
Duke.
Duke. Baylor.
Yeah,
I-
I,
I
have
have
Baylor.
Duke is
Everyone has
Baylor
Baylor
for sure.
Because yeah,
Baylor's just Baylor.
Oregon
should
looks
win
really good
that.
against Liberty. I think they can win.
Akron?
Arizona should win.
Arizona
But
should win, but
they-
we know
they
how
always
they
shit
are.
the bed
We
in this
know how they
tournament.
are.
It's terrible.
I know.
That year that they
Why don't
were-
we take Arizona and then we take Oregon?
Yeah.
after?
That's what I had. Yeah.
BYU.
You're gonna
versus
fucking
BYU.
have BYU.
Who took
I don't-
VCU over
he
BYU?
did.
You did.
me.
I like BYU though.
Wisconsin's
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's
pick. Yeah.
scary.
I
Low,
was
he's
in
a low-key
Montana.
scary team. Vanderbilt versus St. Mary's.
I had
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt because
Yeah,
just
Vanderbilt.
where they play and who they
The
play
Gales
against.
are good.
No.
But Vanderbilt, I think in March.
Last
will
year they
come out
were.
strong.
Last year. Wait,
take
didn't
it
they lose
down.
the first round last year? They were a 5 seed.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, so I took Bama
Yeah.
just because like that's no.
No.
Not too
All
All
bad.
right,
Robert Morris.
Florida.
Go Norfolk State.
UConn.
UConn has to win a game in March. There's no way Dan Hurley.
You
Yeah,
don't think-
I doubt that they
I
lose this
honestly,
game.
I think Oklahoma would take this one,
I-
but
It's-
we can play UConn.
No.
I just think
Just going on the fact that they are back here again. I think they have to at least get out of the first round.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like, there's no
UConn?
way that they don't.
UConn's still good.
Memphis,
Clearly, we're not taking your
Colorado.
upset. I can't.
Do we take
Mike,
we
ride
take-
it. I'm
Fine,
telling you to
fine,
ride the
fine,
upset.
ride
I'm
it,
telling you to
ride
ride
it,
the upset.
ride it.
Colorado?
Ride it.
You'll see. When is this game? When is this happening?
The 21st. That's Friday
21st.
too. Friday
We are
too, that's
watching.
Friday. After drugs, we're watching.
After
All
we
right.
do drugs.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, they don't do drugs. It's class.
class.
Disclaimer. All right, Maryland versus Grand Canyon.
Maryland.
Maryland wins that.
Maryland.
Give me Drake.
Drake.
Give me Drake.
I don't
Another
agree, but you
upset.
can take him.
Texas
whatever.
Tech.
Texas Tech.
Kansas or Arkansas?
I had Arkansas.
Kansas.
I have not
Kansas.
taken Arkansas yet in the
Kansas.
bracket. I'll
Kansas.
take Arkansas.
Take Arkansas.
Take Kansas.
No,
It is
no.
Arkansas.
But-
It is Arkansas.
But Kansas.
Calipari's back
It's
for
not.
revenge.
All right.
But Kansas.
And then St. John's.
St. John's. Now we got Houston,
St.
right?
John's loses.
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga. I had
versus
Gonzaga
Georgia.
over Georgia.
I had Georgia winning
Me
that.
too.
Gonzaga is just there. I don't know. They used to be like this. I think with
Let's take
Georgia. Take Georgia.
Georgia.
Take Georgia.
All right.
We'll take that.
Clemson.
It's just a used to be.
McNeese is a popular team.
Should we take?
That was my
High
other
Point?
thing.
Upsetting Purdue.
No.
Why?
No.
Come on.
No.
No,
All right, fine, we'll take the Boilermakers. Illinois versus Texas Xavier.
Illinois is a great team.
Illinois, yeah.
They're winning that in either way.
Kentucky.
Kentucky wins.
Utah.
And I had Utah
I had
State.
Utah State here.
All right, we'll take.
Nah, I
Utah.
took the Bruins.
I would take Dom's Vols.
Yeah, take the Bulls.
All right, so let's go
Let's
back.
go
up
back
to the
top left.
Auburn to Louisville.
Auburn.
Gonna be a tough. I think it's gonna be a tough
It could be
matchup,
a-
but I
yeah.
think it's gonna be Auburn's gonna win.
Auburn's
Okay.
gonna
It's gonna be a
win.
close game.
Texas.
A&M is coming out.
No, Michigan's winning.
No, we have UC San Diego.
Ole Miss versus Iowa.
Why?
I think in that matchup, who did I have? I think I had Ole Miss winning.
I had
that game.
Iowa State.
I feel like Iowa's gonna win. Dude, it's
But I don't think Iowa State again. It's the same. Just like Ole Miss plays these like I just think they
teams.
have better
All right, let's
like
go Ole
tougher
Miss.
teams and they
Let's go
can
Ole Miss.
handle themselves. Like I don't
And then
think
Michigan.
the seeding here.
Michigan.
We talked about this in class today. Like seeding in this tournament is like
It's very questionable.
It's
I don't
so-
know. Because Louisville
like, if
can
you
be
had-
ranked 10th in the country and be an 8 seed. It's kinda
right,
crazy.
right. But if you had like, and if you take the seeding out of it completely and you just had to look at the teams matchup, like it'd be such a different story. Like
Yeah.
especially with the closer, like even the 4-13, the 14 and the threes, like even those matchups, I feel like
Yeah.
wouldn't be so like it's the
Looking at the
favorite
seeding
not
so
persuades
right.
people.
So
Looking
far
at the seeding
apart,
persuades
right.
people.
Yeah.
I try not to look at that, but yeah.
all right, we got Duke,
Duke.
Baylor, Duke.
And then we said Oregon.
We said Oregon, BYU,
Yes.
Wisconsin. I think
BYU.
Wisconsin.
I mean, you all can select Wisconsin.
I took
but
BYU.
you're gonna be
You took
wrong.
BYU.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ride
Dom.
BYU.
Should we ride
Ride
Yeah,
BYU.
right.
Let's go
Ride
Mormons.
it,
BYU.
Mormons.
Boston though. All right, Alabama versus Alabama. All right, going down. Florida,
Yeah,
Yes.
UConn's out. They're done.
Colorado State.
Maryland. Don't
That's
do
unfortunate
it.
though.
Don't do it.
I thought he was about it.
Maryland.
Well, for the record, like I have Colorado State in that game, but
It's
Give me
Maryland.
again,
Give
Tech.
me.
but this is really terrible because I'm
You want
gonna
Drake?
show up next
You want
week here,
Drake?
and
Give me
everyone.
Drake? No. Well, Texas Tech has to
They're
win
good.
that.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
Texas
I'm gonna
Tech's-
come back on pod next week and everyone. We're
Yeah,
just
we'll
gonna
talk
look at
about
this.
how Colorado State. Yeah.
No, we're
St.
gonna and
John's, too.
the thing is, I don't think I'm gonna be right. I just want like this is my I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
you
gonna be
want
just
that.
embarrassing to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
four upsets in each.
St. John's.
St. John's beating Arkansas.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you guys said
Yeah,
there's a
pick
close
St.
thing.
John's. That's fine.
Houston beating
Yeah.
Georgia.
I think Clemson wins
I
that.
think
They're a
Clemson's
great
too.
team.
Clemson's gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Illinois is gonna beat Kentucky.
Yeah, I like that pick.
Give me
And Tennessee. Gotta go with the Bulls.
Gotta
Start-
go Bulls.
Ride my balls, baby. Woo!
Start back. I think
Wait.
whatever. We can go back to
Let's
this.
just
Start
do
up
it.
here.
Let's do here.
Let's finish this up. Yeah.
Auburn.
No. Oh my.
Yes. Yes.
Michi.
I feel like
Yes.
you
Yes.
Wait. No.
low-key-
A&M.
Don't
Yeah, I
do it. Don't
low-key
do it.
think
Don't do it.
A&M.
Don't
You
do
don't
it.
want it.
Auburn's the one.
I don't
bro.
like Auburn.
Auburn isn't.
I love them.
Isn't the strongest
I
one?
mean,
no.
me and Cleary,
Florida
I pulled
is-
it up today in our class. The Auburn versus Texas A&M highlights and Texas A&M.
Yeah, A&M was
All right,
running
let's
them.
go
A&M
A&M.
was
Let's
running
go
them.
A&M.
And who goes Final Four?
Duke
Duke.
Duke,
and Bama.
Alabama,
All right, Florida.
Yeah, they
Johnny's,
win.
Texas-
or
Texas Tech beats
No,
them.
St. John's.
Texas
St.
Tech
John's.
beats
Ride
them.
it.
I love Saints.
Ride
Should
Long
we
Island.
ride- let's
Ride
ride
it.
Long
Ryan
Island.
Johnny's, Shred Johnny's,
Clemson.
Dude, should we?
Clemson.
That wouldn't be a bad pick. I
Ride
don't
the
agree with.
Bulldogs.
And then
And then
Tennessee.
Bulls. Dom's Bulls. All right, we'll start from here. Florida.
Florida.
No.
Yes,
no,
Florida and Clemson.
Clemson.
Clemson. No, Clemson. It's gotta be Clemson.
Clemson.
Tennessee. Yep.
Hey, no, we're switching it. We're switching it.
No, no, not. It's Clemson.
No.
What do you mean no?
Clemson, the
I'm out.
Bulls.
3-1. It's
All right,
Clemson.
Dom left, so Clemson.
All right, yeah, we're taking
Clemson.
Clemson. Dumb. And then we got, I think Michigan.
Michigan State.
No.
Yes.
No.
And Duke.
I don't. That
Or Bama. Duke or Bama.
Duke wins that, but I don't think.
All right, pick Texas A&M.
It's A&M.
You want A&M? I want A&M.
Yes.
I want
All right,
A&M.
fine.
It's
and
gut
Florida.
feeling, and that's who I have.
Florida
Florida.
versus,
Duke. Duke's beating Clemson. I'm sorry.
and then who do we?
No, they're not.
Cooper Flag.
No, they're not.
Cooper Flag.
No, they're not.
In flag.
All right, wait. There's three of
Can
us.
you
Three
preview
of us
that?
at the desk. Who
All
do
right.
you think wins, Florida or Duke?
I think
Hold on.
Duke.
What do you think?
Wait.
Cleary.
Click.
Wait a
There
minute.
we go.
I'm
Clemson beat Duke this year. You cannot
Nope,
be putting them
nope,
out.
nope.
No.
Nope.
I'm telling you,
Florida
Clemson.
beats Duke in the finals.
Clemson is beating
Yes.
Duke, and Florida is
Which one
beating
is it?
Clemson.
Florida.
So you're saying
Florida.
Florida.
Florida
Why don't
beats
we just
Clemson,
put-
but Clemson should be in the final.
All right, fine. We ride Clemson to the
Yep,
finals.
Fine.
Duke's
Fine.
going down.
Fuck
My
dumb.
score-
It's like dumb, dude. Because the Bulls. All right, what's this final?
143.
That literally was in my
That's
head.
my number I always put.
All right. So that's our bracket. All right. Well, that'll wrap up this segment. You
guys are all
sorry
wrong.
to Dom. I guess
Colorado
we'll see you
State,
next
let's
week.
go.
Let's move on to top 5 best sports movies. So stick around.
Go Spartans.
Welcome back to the Stickball Podcast, everyone. I'm your host, Matt Gavigan, and who am I here with?
Lugan Avelino.
Matt Cleary.
Dominic July.
All right, and we are back with another top 5 power ranking. Last time, I believe we did Disney movies. This time, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to do sports movies. So you guys know the rules, top 5 plus honorable mention. Let's get started. Dom, what do you have as your number 5?
Do it. At number 5, this is gonna be a hard one. But this movie's probably not known by a lot of people, but I've been watching it. Like the first time I watched it with my grandpa, I was a little boy. Everyone's Hero. It's about a little kid who goes on a journey to give Babe Ruth his stolen baseball back in the World Series versus the Cubs. It's a classic movie. Watch it.
Got
Good
you.
one.
Never seen it. But I wanna look
I've never
into
seen
that.
it either.
Sounds like a good movie. All right. Khalil, what do we got?
Cleary's gonna say at number 5, Rookie of the Year.
I like that. I don't have it in my top 5, but it's a good movie. I like that.
I'm
Luca.
gonna go with an old classic. You know, I haven't seen any like recently, but you know, The Sandlot, great movie. You know, good cast of characters.
Back to basics. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
classic.
yeah,
it's a
classic
classic.
movie.
And actually, that's what I have
don't
on
mind
my
that.
number
That's
5. The Sandlot. I think it's a classic movie. There's definitely better out there, but it's a family
it's a
favorite.
comfort
It's a
movie,
movie
kinda.
for the whole family. It's great. All right, number 4, Dom. What do we got?
Rocky.
Rocky.
I've never
I
seen
didn't.
Rocky. Any of them.
What?
Is a great movie.
You haven't even seen like the
What?
first one?
Me and Spotto.
None?
always
Are you
humming
serious?
Humming those
Clearly
theme
none?
songs together. It's a great movie.
That's
Just-
Every single
you-
time I
everyone
watch,
knows-
every time I
everyone
come
knows
on
you
here,
need to watch it.
I know. Every time I come on this thing, I make a fool of myself and like show that I shouldn't be on this anymore. But I haven't watched Rocky.
Oh my god.
You gotta
that's
let-
horrible.
You gotta
Like, yeah.
watch
I mean,
it
I
as
don't.
one.
I didn't think of it as a sports movie. Like, I just see it as just
Why?
like a movie.
The
But
sports
like,
it's about
Yeah,
that.
I just don't
boxing.
think of it as a sports movie.
It's like
But
the typical sports
but
movie.
it is a great
It's a
film.
boxing movie.
That's true. I just like don't consider it a sports movie in my
Alright.
mind.
But Cars
That's
is
just
a
me.
racing movie, though.
Okay, but car racing is not a sport.
Are you?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
We'll get to cars
All right,
later.
we're gonna get to that later. What do you got, number 4?
Racing is a sport. All right, number 4. We have. Where is this? Hold on. Sorry. Okay, number 4. Happy Gilmore.
Good choice.
Going in
Good
number
Never,
four.
never seen Happy Gilmore.
All right, so
I
we can
won't
take the
lie.
same argument.
I guess. I mean, but Rocky's like.
Rocky's like
Rocky's a classic though.
Happy Gilmore is a classic.
I mean, not
never
as
seen Happy
classic.
Gilmore.
He hasn't seen Happy
How?
Gilmore. Have you seen Happy Gilmore?
no, but I'm planning on
Jesus.
watching.
There
I'm
we
planning
go.
on- I'm planning
There
on
we
watching.
go.
No, and I
Thank
can
you.
respect the pick though. I can respect the pick though.
Guys, we're
Coming
getting
in my
fucked
number 4 though, we're gonna go Talladega Nights. Has anyone ever seen that
Yes,
before?
yes.
No.
I have. Yep.
What? That's a racing movie.
What
Is that
It is racing. Yeah,
I've
it is
never-
a racing
I've never
movie,
heard
yeah.
of it.
Will
It is a
Ferrell.
racing movie.
Shake
Yeah,
and
Will
Bake,
Ferrell's
Shake and
good.
Bake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a good
wait,
movie.
that
It's
movie.
fun.
Yes, bro.
Okay,
That's
okay.
Great. It's so funny.
I got you. At number 4, this might be a little low for most people, but I have Miracle. I think that.
What?
That's a little.
I
low.
think
No,
I
no,
know, because
no,
because
no.
yes, because I
no,
just it's
no,
just it's a
no.
great movie.
I like it.
Great, like it's like
I like
very
it.
like cinematic,
I like
but
Gas
I just
Lighting
think
in
that
this.
there are better
You're done.
movies.
You're
I
done.
think there's better movies.
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna see
sorry.
what they
No,
are.
I'm not.
I'm
No.
sorry. All right, number 3.
Mighty.
Dom.
Oh wait, no. Miracle's my number 3.
Okay.
Wait,
Miracle
it
is
was
my number
4,
3.
right, for you?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was my
All
number
right,
4.
wow, that's
My
a little
number 3
high.
So you have it at
is
3.
The Miracle
Okay.
on Ice. Great movie. Everyone knows. Just no explaining needed.
Number 3 for me is Rudy.
I've never seen that
Ooh,
movie.
I haven't seen
Rudy.
it.
That's the movie with
in
like
a
the little
while.
the kid who's like short and scrawny. He's like joins the
No.
football team.
No,
Is that not what it is, or?
Oh, it's Rudy the dog.
no. Holy
Oh.
sh-
Oh my!
It's about. Oh my god. It's the Notre Dame movie.
Yeah, is it not
Yeah,
like
it's
the
Notre
scrawny
Dame.
little kid who like plays at Notre Dame?
I didn't think it was a scrawny little kid. It was like. I
Yeah,
guess-
no, is it-
okay.
is it not?
Yeah, then. It's been a while. I just remember it was a good movie, and I wanted to put it in the top 3. So there it is.
This
That's
is
what
solid
it is.
pick.
Top
This is
3.
a solid movie. Top 3 is high
It's
for me.
feel
but
good. It's feel good.
You're right. It is a feel good
Feel
movie.
good.
That's good.
Now
All right.
this
Like,
pick for number
gosh,
3,
what do you-
coming out of left field. Didn't even I was looking up like sports movies and I didn't even think about this one until like today. The Karate Kid at number 3. What?
Oh, okay. Wait.
No.
Wait.
Not even in the top 10.
I'm gonna
Not
defend
even in
him.
the top
No.
10.
I don't.
Are you
I
talking
put it.
about?
I put it. Wait.
He put it at
Wait.
trash.
I put it as like in the same category as Rocky, where it's a fantastic movie. I just don't see it as a sports movie. But if you
not
see it,
number
but if you see it,
That's just sport.
if you see it as a
Yes, it
sports
is.
movie, I agree with that.
It is a sport.
I agree with
think
that.
it's a sport.
I
think it's a good
I respect the
I don't
pick.
see it as a
think it's a
sports
good
movie? It's not
movie?
sports.
I-
It's one of my favorite movies.
No, that's
I-
It's not a
top.
sports movie.
Karate's a sport, dude.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah,
sport.
but like, dude, it's not about a sport.
But, like,
It
so-
is about.
what do you
It's
mean
quite
it's about a
literally
sport?
about a
Bro,
tournament.
it's about fighting.
Yeah, what?
Rocky's about fighting. Karate Kid's about fighting.
But
It's
like,
the same
it's just a
thing.
different kind of fighting.
All
man.
right.
Yeah. I think
Boxing's more of
guy,
a
this
sport than
guy.
karate.
it's just okay. Whatever.
No.
Number 3.
A sport's a
I'm
sport.
gonna
You
lose
can't
my
say
mind.
it's more
Down
of
on
a
their
sport.
television,
I swear-
it says,
oh my
let me
God.
pull out some karate. Nobody does
Yeah,
that.
but
All right.
People
All right.
actually sit down and watch boxing.
Yeah,
It's
but
a-
like it's still a sport. Like
Karate's a
who
sport. It doesn't matter.
cares?
Doesn't matter if you sit down and
It
watch
wasn't
it.
which-
Dom, do you watch
It
curling?
wasn't which
You watch
movie's
curling?
more of
Yeah,
a
you sit
sport.
down and watch curling.
All right,
That's
all right,
a
all
sport.
right, all right,
That's a
all
sport.
right. All right, this is a different topic. We're gonna move on. Number 3, I have Major League. That's a great
Oh
movie.
yes,
The
yes,
one with
yes.
Tom Hanks? No, different movie, different
This
movie,
is
man.
where it's I think Cleveland. It's the baseball team gets rebuilt, and it's like all like old
Great.
washed players
It's a great
or
movie.
like rookies.
It's a great
and they,
movie.
like,
Just a bit
make-
outside. That's
Yup.
where that's from.
Hilarious. All right. We're getting close to the end of the list. We have number 2, then we have our honorable mention, and then we have number 1. So let's start with number 2s. Dom, go ahead.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks. I like
Best
that.
hockey movie of all time.
That. What about Miracle, bro? You think it's better than Miracle? It's a
Yes.
fake story.
That's
It's about a little.
True.
Mighty Ducks is the best.
I don't. I don't hate the Mighty Ducks.
the Mighty
No, I don't hate the
But
Mighty
not
Ducks.
better
take-
than Miracle.
Not
Miracle's
better than
better.
Miracle.
You could've
That's
flipped it
ridiculous.
Because like
Miracle's a real
you watch
story.
the Mighty Ducks when you're a kid, and dude, that's your favorite movie for a long.
I watched Miracle when I was a kid, and that's my favorite movie. I like it. It's not. It's not
Charlie.
Nah,
Yeah, but he kept hitting
All
the
right,
post.
so
That's
we
why I
got
didn't like it.
Mighty Ducks is number 2 for Dom. Kaleri.
Number 2, Miracle. Number 2.
Okay, so you got it at 2,
I had it at
3,
2, yeah.
4.
My second is gonna be. I don't know how no one said this yet. Blindside.
Oh yeah, that's. It's a good, respectable movie. I just don't think it's.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
I don't
for
know why.
me.
I don't know
think
why
it's
that's like. I think I've seen that like out of all the movies on this list. I've
It's a
pretty
really
much
good
seen that
movie.
one
It's a really
like
good
movie.
almost
It's a good
all
movie.
like the most times.
Okay, I respect that. I mean, I don't even think I really thought of that movie, but
Yeah, 'cause that's
for
what I'm saying.
me,
I
I don't
tell
know
That
if
one's
it'll
also a
make my
true
list.
story. Too. I like the true stories.
Yeah,
I like the true
yeah.
stories.
Alright.
That's fair. That's
Number
fair.
2, also surprised. No one has said this yet. Remember the Titans? I brought it up last
I
time.
haven't seen it.
Remember the
I haven't seen
Titans?
it. I have to watch it.
Is
I
the
have to watch
greatest
it.
football movie. I think, in my opinion, it's the greatest football movie. It is
like
it's a great story. Like I could watch that movie every day, and I mean that. It's such a good movie. It's great.
I
But-
respect that too. That's. Fine.
I appreciate
That's
it. I
good.
appreciate it.
That's good.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do
Honorable
this in
mention
one fell
for
swoop.
one.
Honorable mention and then number 1.
All
Just
right.
go through both. So Dom,
honorable mention is Moneyball.
Moneyball.
Moneyball's a classic.
Dom.
Such a good movie.
There we go. There we go.
Alright,
There we
and
go.
now, number 1, the best sports movie of all time. And if you don't agree with me, you're stupid. I do not care. The Sandlot is the best sports movie of all time.
I respect that number
It
1.
is the best sports movie
I
ever.
I understand
Who
why
doesn't
people.
like the Sandlot?
No one, no. No one's saying they don't
doesn't
like it.
Nobody
I'm just
doesn't,
saying-
but it's like not like
Not
that
the
upper
best movie.
echelon of like.
Yeah,
movies.
it's about-
It is.
What?
It's
It
in the
is.
A.
It's-
It's in the A tier.
Dude,
It's
Like,
in the. It's not
It's
an
in
A
the
plus.
S tier, bro.
No, it's
That's what I
not.
mean. It's in the
best.
S tier.
It's the best.
I
It's
I
best
think
of the
there.
best, bro.
I think it's a preference thing. Like I have movies that I like better than The Sandlot.
Yeah,
but
that's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
respect anyone who says Sandlot is number 1. I respect that.
It is.
All right, honorable mention number 1, Cleary.
Honorable mention is 42. The movie with
Oh,
Jackie
that's a
Robinson.
good-
I
How
won't
did I
lie.
not think of that?
I
Oh my-
haven't
Sorry.
seen it, but I really want to.
It is. It's a good.
That's,
It's a
I've
really
heard
good
it's
that's a
an
good. That's a
amazing
great movie.
It's a good movie.
Great
That's great.
movie.
And
All
number 1, Dom, I disagree. I think it's Moneyball is the number 1. That's just such an interesting movie because it's all
Yes!
the business of baseball. It's so interesting how. I
That's
love
what You
it.
sound like. Yes.
Love
That's
it.
great.
Love it.
That's great.
Now
I
you-
just gave away my number 1. But
Well, now
Luca,
now
go
y'all are
ahead.
gonna hate on me, for this honorable mention. But honorable mention, sticking on the racing, it's got to be Cars.
Yes, cars.
Gotta be Cars. It's a thank you. Thank you.
Sports movie.
Are you kidding me? That's not a sports movie.
It's
It's
about
not
racing.
a sport.
It's about racing.
Karate?
It's about
Karate's not a sport, but racing is. I don't get this.
Cars,
But
You're saying
Oh,
racing.
oh my
It's
god.
It's the
about
same thing.
racing.
dude.
No, this is crazy.
Alligator and
Alligator.
It's
Alligator.
animated cars.
Doesn't
It's not
matter.
even about a real
Okay.
sport. It's a piston cup. God.
don't
Disney movie.
Okay. Okay,
Lightning McQueen.
You're done.
Okay,
you're done. You're done. Wingstop, and now this. You're done.
All right, Mr. White Castle.
You're
okay.
done. I'll die by that. Whatever.
Ridiculous.
All right.
All right.
Bro is red
Let
right
me
now.
I'm
get
pissed.
Let me get number one. Okay, let me get
Oh my god. What's your
number one.
Maybe he can
Miracle.
redeem
Talk to the
himself.
wall.
Okay.
Best sports movie.
Yeah,
Best
calm
sports
down.
movie.
That's
calm down.
respectable.
Better than Mighty
That's
Ducks. I can tell you that.
respectable. All right.
No, it's not.
That was
No,
horrendous.
let's
I
take
might
a poll.
cry.
We can make a poll on
My honorable mention. No one said this. I'm surprised. Cool Runnings. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's
About
my
the
other
Jamaican
honorable mention. I
bobsled
could give
team.
it second honorable mention. Is that
Yeah,
one.
and like my second one would be Field of Dreams. I felt bad not putting it on. Field of Dreams is a great movie.
I haven't seen that forever.
Number one, give me money.
Yeah,
give me
there
money.
we
Ball.
go.
You can't. It's the most cinematic baseball movie. It's great.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
That it's the best. It's the best. But that's all we got. But don't go anywhere because when we come back, we're gonna talk about the upcoming MLB season. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the podcast. Let's talk baseball. I'm joined here by.
Mac Avigan.
Dom July.
And Alex Solteo.
So to start, we're going to talk about different awards and different things that are going to happen throughout the MLB. So to start, we're going to go with the World Series champions. What do you got?
All right, so I'm gonna start off. You
We'll
know,
do
as,
matchup, too.
as yeah, I'm gonna have my matchup.
Yeah.
As a Mets fan, this hurts every bone in my body to say it. I think the Phillies are taking down the Astros. I think the Phillies, they got it. I mean, they've come close. This is, I think, the third year now. They lost in 22 to the Astros. I think it's a rematch, and I think it'll be a good series, but I think the Phillies come out on top. They got a good team. And I think, you know, teams like the Mets and the Braves, like with their guys, they just don't have it all figured out yet. The Phillies have seen success with this roster, and I think that they're going to take it all the way this year.
I'm not a big fan of the Astros. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
I mean, that AL, though, is very,
AL's
very
AL's
shallow.
weak.
Very
AL's
weak.
weak.
Very shallow.
I do have a different team for the AL, but I'll wait for my turn. So let's go to Dom.
I don't like that. Before I say mine, Philly, bro.
I hate him, too. I just have a feeling.
It's not happening, bro.
I have a
All right,
feeling.
I got Mets versus Orioles, and I'm a biased Mets fan, but I really think that this could happen. Give me the Mets 2025 World Series champs because Juan Soto is a dog.
I don't think the Orioles.
I don't know.
I think the Mets could do it. The Orioles, their
I think
rotation,
they're- yeah,
rotation's
rotation's too weak.
horrendous.
Rotation's
Love
too
the
weak.
offense. Rotation's horrendous.
I think there's a lot of NL teams that can do it. Like I think the Mets are one of the teams that could do it. The one concern I have about them is their rotation, like the Orioles. It's better than the Orioles
Hey,
rotation.
look what they did last
but
year.
I just want to see what they're gonna do compared to rotations like the Dodgers. And now the Diamondbacks just
Yeah.
add Corbin Burns, and
What
the
do you
Braves
got?
are getting Spencer Strider back. Like
Yeah.
I want to see
Yeah.
how that rotation can compete. So that's my only problem with the Mets. But I do think they're one of the teams that can win it.
They're a front
They
runner
do
for
have
sure.
a great team behind them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adding Soto was definitely a good piece for them.
I'm really excited
But
to watch him.
So excited.
we'll see how it goes. Maybe he falls off. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, go to Tim.
For me, I got Spencer Strider coming back. Schwellenbach's gonna have a big year. Let's see how Sale does. I'm gonna go with the Braves beating
Don't say the Yankees.
the Detroit Tigers.
I like that.
Okay.
They added Gleyber Torres,
All right, Gleyber.
Jackson Joby, cup coming rookie for him.
I think he could.
Jack
win Rookie of the
Flaherty
Year.
coming back.
I
like the
it.
Tigers.
I like it. I know what I don't hate that. I mean, I don't like the
Sneaky
Braves.
pick, sneaky pick.
I like the Tigers. And again, in the AL right now, it could be anyone's.
Yeah,
it could be
exactly.
anyone's shit.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's just the Detroit Tigers. Like I could not see them going to the World Series, but you know, there's some valid takes there. I have a little bit of a boring one, but I got the Dodgers beating the Orioles. I was hating on the Orioles before.
Calm.
My hot take a few weeks ago was the Orioles don't make playoffs. And I now think that the Yankees have gotten weaker with the loss of Garrett Cole and Stanton. They do have, you know, some guys that they added.
Sten?
But
Done for the year.
yeah, Stanton's
not
not done for the
not
year
yet.
yet, but
They
he's
said
gonna
indefinitely
be
for
he's
now,
gonna be
but-
for a good chunk of the year. So yeah, I have the Orioles actually making the World Series now. I think they have a strong team on them. So.
I think right now in the AL, I mean, the Yankees are always in the conversation. It's Astros. I think it's Astros, Tigers, Orioles. Those are like the top 3.
I think,
candidates.
dude, the Yankees are still the Yankees, though.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
count
the
them out.
Yankees-
Yeah, no,
I don't count
I think the Yankees again. You can't count them.
I think the
out.
Orioles just have a lot of
Because-
good young guys, and that's why they can
Yeah.
keep
Yes.
this up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, they got
Gunner's
Colton
gonna have a great
Cowser.
year.
They got.
And it's just the injuries. Like if the Yankees had a healthy squad, I see them taking it right back to the World
Yeah.
Series.
I agree.
Those are 2 big losses, 2 big holes, and even Heel too. I didn't even mention Heel is out for a while too.
Yeah.
He will be back, I think, by then.
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Orioles. I think the Orioles have a good chance. So.
I like that.
So let's move on to MVPs. What do you got for MVP?
Okay, so for AL, give me Dom Smith.
Get the hell
All right,
out
I'm
of
just
here. All right,
joking.
do this shit
It's
for
Aaron
real.
Judge every time.
Okay.
And for NL, I had Otani, but I don't know. Soto might stand out. Like, look, I don't like Soto because what he did. I want to burn that jersey that's on the wall. But
Whoa.
Soto has a chance.
agree.
I'm gonna go Soto for
Okay.
MVP. Two former/current Yankees. Let's go with that.
I think in my mind, Otani's a lock. He won MVP.
You think
without,
again?
without
Third
even
year?
pitching. He won MVP without even
Guys,
pitching.
I just want to say.
I'm sorry. I think he's got to win.
I
It.
don't know.
Lindor got so snubbed last
No, he
year.
didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I
No, he
think
not.
I think
No,
it
he
wasn't.
not. It was closer than like.
It was closer than everyone was making it out to
Yes,
be. It was.
closer,
I think it was very
but-
close.
Yes, but I think he wins it.
And of course,
I think he
Warren
deserved
had to
that,
win.
and he's gonna win it again. I think it's gonna be close between Judge and Witt. I could see maybe a potential Gunner sneaking into the conversation or a J-Ram sneaking in, but I think
like
I'm gonna
J-Ram.
give Judge the edge. I'm a little biased, but I think Witt is gonna be close. With
Yeah.
that.
Okay. And Dom, what do you got?
You guys are not gonna like this at all. But
Oh, I know where
Mike
this is
Trout
going.
in
Yep.
the AL. Give me these.
Oh,
Give me
he's
Mike
got to stay healthy,
Dude,
Dom.
dude,
He's
no,
gotta-
hear
he
me
can't-
out. Oh my
Shut
God,
up, Dom.
hear me out.
He's got to stay
Hear
healthy,
me out.
dude.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I think Gunnar Henderson has a better chance to win it
No.
than Trout.
No.
I would say
Hear me
Trout
out.
is at like number 5.
Hear me
right
out.
now.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
You know, if he stays healthy.
If he stays up.
Hear me out,
Okay.
guys.
Sorry.
If Mike Trout comes back and has a Mike Trout year that we all
What,
know
that we have-
him to be.
That he had since.
Oh my God!
2016.
You
He had it in
don't let me finish.
2016.
You're so
dude.
annoying, bro.
I don't remember the last time he had a full season.
Dude, Alex and Gav. When Trout has that year that Mike Trout has, everyone's gonna say, "Look what Trout can do."
Yeah, but
He's
you're
still
right.
a
But
Dog.
he still
it's
is.
still Mike Trout,
he
bro.
gets hurt so much.
Okay, but
though.
if he doesn't get hurt, I think he's
I
gonna
think
win
he gets
MVP.
hurt
if,
once.
If he
Even
gets
if he misses
hurt,
a few weeks,
if
he's
Trout gets
done.
hurt, Bobby Witt's gonna win the MVP.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what I
What
think.
about
We're
NL
acting like
Judge?
Mike Trout
Freddie
didn't bat
Freeman in the
220
NL.
last year.
Freddie
dude.
Freddie
Freeman.
Freeman is your
Really?
NL MVP. He is a dog.
You're an idiot.
Okay.
Mike Trout batted
Okay.
220 last
Okay.
year.
You
when he
also
was
said that
healthy.
Austin Wells is a
'Cause
top
he is.
5 catcher.
He is. When we
All
prove
right.
this
Okay,
year.
and you also
He's gonna prove
you
this
also
year.
think a lot of stupid shit.
Oh, keep going.
Nobody
Oh my
appreciates
gosh.
you
All right, so
fucking
my
say.
MVPs, it's a little maybe switching it up. I think that both leagues are going to be very, very close. I think this is a hot take. In the AL, Judge is going to fall to third. I think he's going to have a great year. He's going
I
to fall to
love
third,
that.
though.
I love
It's going to
that
be
idea.
Gunner versus Witt.
I
And I
love
think
that
Witt
idea.
is just going to come out on top. Like, again, Judge is a dog. He's going to have like a whatever, like 40-something home run season. I think Witt takes it this time. I think he just beats Gunner. It's going to be a battle of the shortstops. And NL, same thing. I think it's going to be Soto and, ready for this, Kyle Tucker. Because they're very similar players. We forget that. I think, and again, as a Mets fan, I hate to, I think it's going to be Kyle Tucker. I think we sleep on him. And last year when he was healthy, he was really good. And I think he gets that healthy year, he will have like a career season.
We'll talk about him later on my side, but
Okay. I like that.
Let's get into Cy Young candidates.
yeah, let's go to Cy Young. I'll start. Cy Young AL, I have Valdez. He's always been a dominant arm. I think, he can probably give a good year. And for NL, Skeens. I love Skeens. He's a young guy, young gun. I think he had a great what was it? Rookie. He had a rookie of the year last year, right?
Yep.
He can show that he could be a Cy Young candidate as well. So I'm gonna go with Skeens. for
Okay.
NL.
All right.
I like that.
I got Garrett Crochet coming out of the AL,
Mm.
moving teams. I think he's gonna have like a not triple crown like Chris Sale, but he's gonna look like Chris Sale on the Red Sox. They had him back a while ago. I think that's going to be what he's going to do for the Red Sox. Zach Wheeler had a really good year last year. I think he's going to take it home with the Cy Young this year.
That was one of mine.
I like that, Tim.
I like that.
Zach
I like
Wheeler
that.
is a dog.
I don't mind that take. What do you got, Dom? Cy Young.
All right. Again, you're not gonna like it. I got in your NL. I got Paul Skeens.
Okay.
I like
I
that.
respect that.
That's what I said.
In
Yeah.
your AL,
Ready? Watch this. I know where this is going.
ready? Can we all say it at the same time?
Yeah,
So
ready?
You guys all
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
DeGrom.
Clay Holmes.
Yup,
Oh, I
DeGrom.
thought it was Clay Holmes.
Who was gonna say it?
DeGrom, dude. DeGrom is not
gonna be healthy.
unlikely
Wait,
to
did he
stay
say-
healthy. He's
It's
not.
unlikely.
He's not
I don't know why I
unlikely to
said
stay
Clay
healthy.
Holmes.
Okay.
Yes, he
He's
is.
not
Yes, he is.
unlikely.
I
He's-
think
yes,
you
he
gotta
is.
watch
he's
out for
not.
him this year, though.
All right,
He's
yeah.
gonna be really good.
He's
Cy
this is his
Young.
first start that he's fresh. He hasn't had a fresh start.
He's
in so
gonna
long.
be pitching 4 or 5 innings the first 3-4 starts. They're gonna ease him back into it. They don't want to they want to prolong his career at this point. I don't think
but
they're.
if
He's not
DeGrom,
chasing an
if
award.
DeGrom
No,
gets
no.
hurt, I'm Walker Buehler.
Oh my
Buehler?
gosh. He had a
Walker
5.38 ERA
I don't know
last year.
about that.
Dude, you
I don't
saw
know
him in the
about that.
playoffs. It was
Oh my
old Walker
gosh.
Buehler.
This guy's
back.
such an idiot. I swear. The
All
last
right.
time he put below a 4 ERA was back in 2021.
Guys,
and we're saying he's
You
Cy
guys
Young
notice how
candidate.
Tim thinks he's always right?
He has
And
not had
he
below
never
a
thinks
4
he's
ERA
wrong.
since
Tim never
2021.
I'm ignoring Tim.
2021 was the last
Gav,
time.
what do you
below
I
a
don't.
4 ERA.
I don't like the
That's
Bueller
absurd.
take, but
That's absurd.
And my Cy Young again. I like the Grom. You gotta watch out for him. I don't think he's got it. My AL Cy Young, Logan Gilbert. This guy, he's
I like
been
it.
really good since he's
I
come
like
to the
it.
league. Got his first All-Star start, getting the recognition he deserves. And there's other guys you gotta look out for. Gotta look out for Crochet. But I think Logan Gilbert gets the Cy Young this year. And NL Skeens. I mean,
Yeah.
guy's a dog. I don't know how he does it. I think he's just gonna have a video game season.
Yeah.
Like
Paul
I could see
Skeens?
him.
I could see that.
He
too.
just
I can
added
see
2
him-
new pitches too. Oh my god.
And he added 2 new pitches. I could see him running for MVP too. I don't think he's gonna win it, but I could see him being in the conversation. I think he's one
That's
of those
fair.
one of those seasons is upcoming.
Yeah.
Dude,
But-
he's a dog. Yeah.
He's great.
really
But
good.
So what are we thinking about Rookie of the Year?
All right, I got AL. I got the Martian, Jason Dominguez, Rookie of the Year. I mean what, you don't like that, Matt?
can't play defense. Can't play
Yeah,
defense.
that's-
and
He's working on his defense.
And he
Slight
just-
concern.
I just think that
I
he-
don't like him.
I just think that he might like I think his bat speaks volumes. And
He's been hitting the ball really well.
I think he needs a
He's
year.
been sending him to space. That's why his name's the Martian. I think that he will be on top. Maybe it's a bias.
I think he
mean,
needs a full year before I think it because he's had 3 years where he's hit 100 at bats and he
Yeah.
hasn't made a Rookie of the Year yet. I think he needs a full year under his belt to figure it out, and then next year, if you told me he was in the running for MVP, I wouldn't be surprised.
not MVP.
But I mean, next
Rookie of
year
the Year.
after his rookie season.
Oh, okay.
I
Alright.
think that he just needs his rookie year to figure it out.
Fair, fair.
Have a full season with the team.
And then NL, I got Sasaki. I think he's gonna. I mean, clear cut, great pitcher.
Sasaki's a dog.
He's lights out. I think he will take it.
I like that. Pitching tomorrow for the first time.
Yes.
I mentioned Jackson Joby earlier. I gotta go with him for AL Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
He had some good signs back in the playoffs. Back in that time, he came up at the end of the year. I like him for Rookie of the Year for AL. NL, I do like Sasaki. There's another guy I'm thinking, Matt Shaw from the Cubs. Debuted the other day, today.
Yeah, it
Debuted
was
this
this morning.
I think he's gonna have a good year. I think
like him.
he's gonna get off to a little bit of a slow start, but I think as the year progresses, he's gonna make a big jump.
Okay. I think he's top 3 no matter what. I think if he doesn't win it, he's going to be top 3. But that's just me. Don, what do you got for Rookie of the Year?
I have Dylan Cruz in the National League. I think he's a really good outfielder. I think
I like that
with
take
the
too.
Nationals, he's going to be a big part of that lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And in the AL, is Christian Moore playing this year?
He might be.
If he plays, I think it's going to be him.
Not
'Cause
sure
he's
if
got
he's playing,
have
but-
you seen his glove?
Yeah, he's
nice
good.
Glove.
He's
got
good.
a
Christian
really
Moore's
nice
nice.
glove, and
He
he
is
can
good.
he can hit.
Yeah.
So
He is a
Nice.
good
Give
guy.
me
I like
that.
those
He's a good
takes.
guy.
I like those
I like
takes.
that. For me, my Rookie of the Year, American League, I got Christian Campbell, the Boston Red Sox. I think right now, he's going to make the opening day roster.
I like that guy.
The guy hits 330 career in the minor leagues. I think he's gonna, this year the Red Sox, they got a lot of question marks and a lot to prove. I think he's gonna help them do that. I think the Red Sox are gonna have a really good year. I think he's gonna help them do that. I think he's gonna take a big step up for this team. So I got Christian Campbell. NL, again, it's another team that I think is gonna take a huge step this year. Dylan Cruz, I think, is gonna win the Rookie of the Year.
Like it.
He's got a lot of young guys around him too. I'm really, as someone who follows an NL East team, I'm scared to see what the Nationals are gonna do, and I think Cruz is gonna be at like the forefront of that.
Yeah.
Especially hitting behind. Is he gonna be behind Abrams or in front of Abrams?
Probably behind.
Probably behind.
That's gonna be
That's
good.
Well,
either
gonna be
way. That's a
scary.
scary duo, and James Wood.
Yeah, well, it's funny you say Abrams because we're doing most surprising, most disappointing now, real quick. I got Abrams for the NL as most surprising. I think that with Dylan Cruz hitting with him, Abrams' stats are just going to go up. I think the Nationals could be a good team this year. And again, my AL is Fried. I think he will have to prove himself as the Yankees ace with Garrett Cole out. And I think that he has a good chance of being a very surprising player. And then my two most disappointing, I got Bo Bichette of the Blue Jays.
I agree with you.
I think that
I
he's going to
think
have
he's
just
gonna
a down year. He's been on the decline a little bit. So I think that he has a chance just to be a really disappointing player.
Shave the hair too.
Yeah.
It's the aura is
know.
gone. The aura is
He
gone.
lost his aura. He lost his game. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on with him. And then I also have Kyle Tucker as most disappointing.
Really?
I think that maybe when he gets onto the Cubs, he might have a step back year with them.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be so disappointing, but I think he'll be a little more disappointing because of how hyped he was during free agency.
And then it just,
I just
get
think
you.
he was as hyped as I don't know. I think he was as hyped as not as hyped as Soto, but he was up there. And I think that he won't live to the expectations that hear me out. He's a great player.
Yes.
He's been a great player for the Astros. I just think that he's gonna take a step back. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, I don't agree, but I see where you're coming from.
For me, I got two guys who strike out a lot. I think they're going to get it down. I think they're going to become big parts of their team. James Wood. You had CJ Abrams. I got James Wood. I think he's going to be a big player for them.
I really like it, Tim.
I also got Ben Rice. He's
Good.
He's
I like
he's
that
got to
too.
step
I
up.
forgot about
They
that.
need him.
Ben Rice,
They
yeah.
He
need him to
needs
step
at
up.
bats. They need to stop playing.
He
Cabrera.
walks a lot. He's going to get time at DH.
He
He's no
always
Stanton.
is on base.
He's
bro.
going to walk a lot. He hits the ball extremely hard. He's got to get those strikeouts down. And
Yeah.
I think he's going to be big.
He needs at bats, and I think he could have a good year.
And then
But-
for disappointing, I got two third basemen. Alex Bregman of the Red Sox. I'm not a big fan of him. I just think he doesn't hit the ball that hard.
Mm-hmm.
He does walk at a decent rate. He doesn't strike out a lot. He walks at an okay rate, but he doesn't hit the ball that hard. And I don't know if that's going to be good enough for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Mark Vientos. He does not walk, and he strikes out at an insane rate. I think he's going to take a downfall compared to what the Mets are expecting and what Met fans are expecting.
I love praying on the Mets down.
I'm being
I'm
serious.
sorry.
Look, I've given a few takes that have
He
been
strikes out a lot. He strikes out a lot.
downplaying the
He
Mets.
strikes
I
out a
don't
lot.
agree with that
He
one.
strikes out a lot.
I said Soto might lose the MVP. I said the Mets may not make the World
He strikes
Series
out a lot.
over the Phillies. I can't get behind that. I'm sorry. I just don't agree with that one. That's just me though.
All right, is it my turn?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, most surprising players. You two are gonna love this. I think Rodon is gonna have a great year.
Okay.
Garrett Cole's gone. The Yankees had the plan to have that Fried, Cole,
Yeah.
punch, and Fried's gone. Who's gonna be the guy to step up? It's gonna be Carlos Rodon. And
That's-
Will
that's
Warren.
a good-
And
I-
Will Warren.
I
think Rodon's
yeah, Will
gonna.
Warren will
dude,
have to.
the Yankees paid Rodon a ton of money, and I think they're gonna. He's gonna show him why.
And he's been disappointing.
And he's been
you know?
disappointing, yeah.
And I think our takes are pretty similar because you're saying Rodon, I'm saying Fried. I think every Yankee pitcher's gonna have to step up.
they're all gonna. And then most surprising, the NL, Xander Bogaerts.
Okay.
He didn't have that good of a year last year, but I think this year he's gonna do good for San Diego. Play a good big role in that lineup.
Cool.
Most disappointing though, Cody Bellinger.
No. I don't want to see Cody.
I don't love it.
I don't
I
wanna
hate
see
it.
it. I don't
I'm
want to see it
indifferent.
either.
I could maybe see
I
it.
don't want to see it either because I love the Mets Yankees rivalry, but I don't see him.
Short
producing
short
for
ports
that
could help him a
Yankees
little
team.
bit, but
I don't see it. And for the NL, Pete Alonso.
Okay.
I debated
Last
it too. I
year-
debated that too.
That's a
Last
good.
year,
I think
Last year he had a
Alonso's for than Vientos.
last year he had a year.
I think Alonso's more likely.
Yeah.
Pete Alonso had a year, and he doesn't. he's above mid, but he's not good.
Right.
Like, he's above mid. He's good.
He's great, but he's also ass.
He is great,
Great,
but he is also ass.
All right. I'm going to make this quick. My most surprising American League, Lawrence Butler of the A's. Guys showed last year he can perform. Again, very exciting team. They could make the playoffs too, I think.
All right,
In
that's-
that
that's-
division,
Whoa.
don't. A lot needs to go right for them, but
this guy.
don't
That's
count them out.
That's
He's
bad.
gonna lead that team.
We
I
just
think he's
talked
gonna be better
about
than Rooker.
Moneyball, and now you're saying that the A's are
I'm
gonna
all
make
for the
playoffs?
I love the Oakland A's.
Luis Severino.
Always
didn't
a
give
fan.
him-
are going to carry
And
him.
then-
I didn't give him
What?
2 more years.
And then in the NL, I have this guy has a horrendous first half every year, and then he figures it out. I think this year is the year he puts it all together. Center fielder for the Atlanta Braves, Michael Harris. I think he's gonna have a career season. He's young, all right? He's got those multiple tools. He's got pop in the bat. He can hit the ball. He can run. He can field.
Yeah.
steal.
I think he does it this year.
Okay.
And for most disappointing, I agree with you on this one. Alex Bregman of the Red Sox, coming off a career worst year, way overpaid by the Red Sox. And you have that confusion. Devers saying, I want to play third base, the worst in the league at defense. And now he's saying, oh, I'll DH. You know, it's just a lot of confusion and a lot of the chemistry's just off. It's a new ball club for him coming off his worst year. I just don't think he's going to have a great year. And they're really counting on him too also, which I think is just bad for them. And this is maybe a name, he's kind of fallen off already, Christian Yelich, I think. That team relies on him.
I think he's going to be nice.
I
this year,
think
actually.
Chorio's taken over for him now. I think, he's wasn't the MVP candidate he used to be, and that lineup is still built heavily around him. It just doesn't work for them. I think the Brewers missed the playoffs, and I think he'll be a big reason why. I love the guy, but
Not a bad take.
his time is up. That's my opinion.
All right.
All right, so that's a wrap for the baseball segment. Stick around for the Stickball Chat.
Welcome back to the longest episode of the Stickball Podcast. We are here now, time for the Stickball Chat. Before we meet the rest of our co-hosts, I just want to give a warm welcome back to Matt
Thank you.
Caleri. I missed you last week, and we missed you here
Not
on the
me.
Stickball Chat.
Yeah, me
So
neither.
This is all right. For the record, this is the
No
third
one's
time.
gonna clap.
I mean, well, it is your segment.
no one's gonna
so-
clap. He's clapping for
well,
himself.
welcome back, Caleri.
This is the third time that Nick has told me he missed me last week. So if
I
that
did miss
shows
you. I did
anything,
miss you on this because you know what?
It is your
That-
segment.
We have a unique banter
This
that
is
is unmatched on this segment.
Unmatched,
So
unmatched.
Let's say hello. Who else are we here with?
Tim Villa.
Alex Dolteo.
Yeah, they don't matter.
And of course, I'm
Oh,
Nick
yeah?
Masano. So let's get started. Last week, Matt
Guy
Caleri, you
thinks
were
he's
at.
runs the show.
All right.
Yeah, I
Go
was.
ahead.
Sacred Heart competed in the MAC tournament. The men's basketball team and the women's hockey team was up in Ithaca, and Matt Caleri was there for both events in Atlantic City. How was it?
It was all right overall. Like I actually really, I did enjoy it. We left Monday night late. We didn't get to the hotel till like midnight, so I was exhausted. The bus ride was like, bro, people wouldn't stop talking. I was just trying to go to sleep, but that's how it is. We got there late Monday. Tuesday we had a game. We beat Fairfield. Good atmosphere. It was fun. It was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, we own Fairfield.
We own the 203, so that's just.
No one claps.
Then Wednesday we had another game, and we lost to Merrimack, so that was unfortunate. Game went to overtime though. We were down 9 with 2 minutes to go, and we came back and tied it up. It was pretty fun. There was like dance team was there, cheerleaders was there, so like a lot of and then we had Big Red showed up, so like.
We were watching you
know.
guys live, and I saw you with the red eye paint.
You
all
saw
over
me?
your
Yeah, I had
face,
all
yeah.
my.
You
We
looked
can
really
put
into
a
it.
picture in there if you want.
Yeah, we'll stick it
Throw
in
a
there.
picture.
Yeah,
in.
if we have time.
But yeah, no, someone brought paint. We like got all the shit all over our face and everywhere. It was fun. The basketball was a lot of fun. Then we lost.
Oh.
To Merrimack.
Yeah. So then the next day we had to wake up early and drive 5 hours to Ithaca to play the sixth best team in the country, Minnesota Duluth. Who would have thought that was in school? Like I didn't even know.
And how'd that game go?
Horrible. 6-1 final score. Horrible game. No one was there, so just the band.
It's all right, but as they say, the band always wins.
No one says
Nobody
that. No one
says that.
No, the
one
band.
No, they
the
do.
band
They
says
do
it.
say-
It's
We
two
say it.
band nerds over
Just
here.
being-
think they're special.
Just being in band is an L.
yeah.
Overall,
Yes.
all right, don't hate. Overall, like I think it was fun. It was just so long. Like the bus rides were insane. We had to drive whatever, 3 hours to Atlantic City, drove to 5 hours to Ithaca, 5 hours home, sleeping in a hotel. Not like the food was just like fast food. Like, although a lot of it was like covered, it was just like I wanted to eat like real food at school, like Lindy's. We wanted Lindy's.
Lindy's.
We wanted Lindy's.
So how was your
Underrated.
1 to 10?
Underrated.
How was your
1 to 10?
experience?
7 out of 10.
Okay.
So like I expected it to be, I didn't expect it to be that good. I had low expectations, but like we got to like hang out. I bought a couple shirts. I got a shirt for the women's tournament. I got a basketball shirt. You know, so
Cool.
I'm glad I went. Good experience overall, and hopefully next year we can.
Hopefully
Win the
Nick will go
tournament.
next year.
Yeah,
right?
Nick,
Yeah,
you
we'll
better
see.
come. Next year. You
We'll see.
better.
I was very busy this time around.
No, you
so
weren't.
Yes,
You
I
just didn't
was.
wanna
Yeah,
show
doing
up.
this.
He said he had family emergency. That's what he
No,
said.
no,
So
that wasn't
Keith,
for that.
he did
That
not
wa-
have
that
family
was-
emergency.
That wasn't for this.
He was
say
here.
that.
He was
All
here.
right, we're gonna move
Yeah, we're
on.
playing
Yeah, let's
MLB
move
this-
on.
We're gonna
Here we
move
go.
on. The some of the guys in our podcast, we did a fantasy baseball draft the other night.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I think I did good. For everyone watching, here's my documentation. And for
To
those,
a great season.
I always write a
Yes.
message, so I wrote to a great season. I sign at the bottom, and all these highlights are the people that I didn't get. But I think I have a pretty good team overall. Tim's
Yeah,
our-
and let's ask Tim
Yeah,
about
Tim's our
that.
baseball
take.
Apparently,
expert.
he knows everything about baseball.
I think it was an interesting draft. I think a lot
Well,
of
you have all these people who don't play. Like I've never played.
I think a
before.
lot of people who hasn't played fantasy baseball, I think they were at a disadvantage.
Really?
When I looked at the top teams, the 3 people
don't
who have done it
say.
before were the
You
3
don't
of the
say,
top
Ozzy.
4, team-wise, I thought. And I thought Ali D, who hasn't played fantasy baseball, I think he has a great team. I think he has a great year
Thank you,
upcoming.
thank you.
I went. With
I will
different-
say though, that's what he said about his football team, and look.
No, I didn't say that about his football team.
No,
I
no,
said his
he
football
said
team.
that.
So I said his
My
football team
was
sucked,
ass.
though. I had an unpopular drafting strategy, going mainly pitchers. We're gonna see how it plays out. I think it's by far the best strategy. Matt Gav has a different opinion, which I disagree with.
He is currently staring you in
Yeah.
the soul. He's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
He's cursing him out.
Dom went with the more of a batter heavy strategy. Gav went with the more of a middle of the pack, both hitters and pitchers.
Same with me too,
Now,
honestly.
what I don't agree with is that I thought I did a phenomenal job in this draft, and you said I have bottom 2 team.
I think you're a bottom 2 team.
How is that possible?
Your pitchers are bad.
Just because
man.
you can color in the lines, Nick, doesn't mean
No,
you're good.
this wasn't. I wasn't coloring. Look, I have 3 pitchers. A lot of them are high up on the list.
On what list? That list is ass.
No,
is
this
the
is ESPN. This
fantasy.
is official.
Yeah,
Bro.
when I do these
Who's your
drafts,
best
I get
hitter?
official documents.
Who's
What?
your best hitter?
Oh, I don't know.
Kyle Tucker.
How do you know that?
Because I'm
Said he
looking
was
at
gonna
your
have
team.
it.
You're
Yeah,
listening.
Kyle
Disappointing
Tucker, and Mookie Betts. Kyle Tucker and Mookie Betts. You have solid hitting,
Of course, I had to take Anthony Volpe though,
but
Yeah, of course.
I
Yeah.
mean,
because he's my.
I think
boy.
your pitching's just so bad that you're not gonna win.
All right. You know what? Well,
Unless-
we'll see.
unless
We'll see.
you add some good guys
We're
on
gonna
the
check
wire.
back in at the end of the season, and we'll see
No,
what's going on.
I took a J Ram as my first pick.
think
I
it's a
heard
good
he
pick.
was a stud for fantasy baseball. So
Yeah.
hopefully, I mean, I
Walks
got a whole team
Walks
to go
a lot,
through,
doesn't strike
but,
out a lot.
You'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll see.
I'll get there's no money on the league. I don't lose anything if
Clear
I
your
come
team.
in last.
Clear your team's bad.
No, it's worse than
You got worse.
bad.
Second
The hell
worst.
was that shit? Okay.
Worse than second worst. Worst and second worst. That's what you got right
No,
now.
no.
Yeah.
I was the third. He said I was third.
You know what? It's
I'm
wait,
better
that's-
than him.
All right.
It's because he didn't have the
Lucas is
documents.
bad.
I'm better
That's what
than
I
you.
forgot.
All right. Let's not fight. Moving on. We had floor hockey playoffs yesterday. Got it in a pretty heated battle. We were 6-3. We versed these kids. They were called the Bread House, and well, they played like it was the Stanley Cup.
Blake.
Well, who else? Let's
I'm
talk
gonna
about
name
it.
drop him.
Let's-
Blake.
I agree. I was in goal. Had a few weird goals at the end, but it was already over. And
We didn't even play that bad.
Whenever I would go to try to cover the puck, he's jabbing at me.
Yeah, bro, it's just like
In
whacking him with
intramural
the stick.
floor hockey. He's over there jabbing
Yeah,
at
I
me,
know.
whacking at my glove.
Push some guy.
He checked
full
Caleri on the
sprinting.
ground.
bro.
Wait,
Yeah.
let me tell you my story about that. So I'm on the sidelines, right?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
play
yeah,
this
he-
thing. So I'm on this.
Coach Maizano.
Yeah, coach. Coach was sitting on the sideline, sitting on the floor, and I don't even know. I was barely.
You keep
paying
referring to yourself in the third person.
I was barely paying attention, and then the action comes so close to me, like I'm sitting. It's right by my feet.
He was
And then-
ice level.
Yep, ice level. You know, good seats, really. And this kid comes up and he's like charging at Kalir, and then I see Bam! Kaleri goes on the floor. He goes down.
Kaleri got hit.
Kaleri got hit and went down on the floor. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. And then he gets back up. And he takes a minute. He's like, boom.
Yeah. Then I had to like, he's shoving me.
And then
like,
someone had to come
cross-check.
over and be like, hey, stop.
It had to get broken up.
I'm a little woman. How am I supposed to break this up between you guys? Like, what?
Yeah, but honestly, my MVP of yesterday, Tim Villa, had a great game. Stood on his head through the first half. He only had 1 goal. Made some great glove
we were
saves.
actually in it for a while.
Yeah, we did. We were in it, and we will be back next year. So
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, Blake, we're coming for your ass.
We're coming for you.
Blake.
It's a great season to watch. All right, so I think now.
Wait, clear one more time.
Blake. Fucking Blake. I hate it.
go ahead.
All right, I think it's time for Kaleri's question.
Oh,
He's
it's
back in
time.
person. Do you have a question prepared?
Yeah, I do. Of course, I do.
We weren't very
I never-
happy about the question last
We
week.
need a better one.
That's why, because Emma didn't say it right.
She did. She said exactly what you sent me.
Nope.
Terrible. It's terrible.
Right.
I found to make sure that here we go.
Oh my god.
Your question last week
No,
was
this
like
is
something
gonna
you
be
see
so
in
good. This
Roblox
is gonna be
Red
so good.
versus
This
Blue.
is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's read the
Breaking news on the podcast: Alabama State just hit a game-winning shot.
Simpson home run play, the deflection. Oh! The layup. 0.7 seconds left.
Holy shit! They're gonna be.
So they're gonna
beating
lose
Florida.
to
They're beating Florida.
Yeah. All right. Keep going. Let's
Read
go.
the question.
Ethical question.
Would you rather never be able to say what's on your mind, or always have to tell the truth?
Wait. Say it again.
Would you rather? Basically, it's just saying, would you rather have to say everything on your mind, or wait a minute, hold on.
Say nothing.
Would you rather never be able to say what is on your mind, or always have to tell the truth?
I'm telling the truth.
Honestly, always have to tell the truth.
Yeah.
I like that. I think.
I'm telling the truth.
If you're just blunt, sometimes the truth hurts,
Yeah.
but sometimes the truth needs to be said.
What was it again?
Yep.
Never say what's
Right.
on your mind or always tell the truth.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of things that are on my mind, I just blurt out. It is the
You
truth.
don't really have a filter, I've noticed.
Oh, really? I just say it like I mean it, and it's the truth. Always.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
ain't the
Full
truth, though.
disclosure. Always.
All right.
So
Well,
I guess
great.
what is it? The truth? I always tell the truth.
I'm
And then
going
Claire-
with the truth. I feel like I'm a yapper. I say
Yeah,
whatever
we
comes
know.
to
Say what
mind.
needs to
We
be
know.
said.
It
Say what
just
needs to be
goes.
said.
And then I'd
We
rather
know.
just tell the
Kaleri.
truth.
I agree, I guess. I
So
feel like,
everyone said the same thing.
yeah, well, I
So
think
the
like,
question
it's better
sucked.
to be honest.
No, I'm just kidding. That's a all right question.
to be
All right
honest.
question. All right.
You said truth hurts.
All right. Well,
Shout out Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Sorry, that's
Oh my God.
Embarrassing.
Get this guy out of here.
You know
All
what?
right, let's go to the feel good story.
You
Let's
had
go.
some sort of traction
Come on.
and you lost it
Go.
with that.
No.
Yeah. All right, my feel good story. All right.
Let's
My
go. The
feel good
viewers wanna get
story
outta
this week is actually an Instagram reel. Shocker. All my stories come from Instagram reel. And it was about not getting an internship. And now I know it sounds sad, but we're going to play the reel.
Yeah, he didn't
Take
get
a
an
look.
internship, though.
All right. Take a look. All
Nick
right,
got
you know-
denied from all of his internships. How do you fly?
Excuse me. You didn't apply to any of them. And, you know,
Oh,
I don't have any experience. But you want to know something? It's not because of my credentials.
Is
'cause I
that
have
why
no
you're both
experience.
doing
But
this?
you want to know why it made me feel good? It's because the caption. It said, every no that you get is a one step closer to a yes. So that's why
wow.
it made me feel good.
Without failure, you'll never have success.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Michael Scott said that.
right.
But
nope. That
yeah.
was Wayne Gretzky.
And
But
then
I
Michael
understand
Scott.
the reference.
Michael
Yeah,
Scott
yeah, I
said
know.
it. Yeah. All right. And that wraps up episode 7. As always, be sure to follow us on our Instagram and our YouTube at Stickball Podcast. We will see you next Friday.